Hello, everybody. Okay, let's get started, shall we? Alright. Welcome to the stream, everybody. It's that fun time again where we're going to be doing some creative shenanigans and so on. So let me make sure that that's on for one. And then... Okay, we're good. I believe we're all good. Alright, so let's get into it, shall we? Get the intro off my thing. Hello, everybody. Hopefully the Christmas lights aren't too annoying for you guys. I'm going to be doing some more stuff with Christmas lights now. So we're going to have some fun with that. Hopefully it's not too annoying. If it is, just let me know and I can turn it off. But we're going to have some fun with that. Get into the festive Christmas spirit and whatnot. So yeah, we're going to be continuing to work on our project that we've been working on for here. Give me 1 second, actually. I want to move that up just a small bit for the lights, for the Christmas lights. So I'm going to move that just up a small bit there. And we're going to be good there. Sorry, I'm still fine tweaking some stuff with our stuff. So hopefully that looks a little bit better. It looks a little bit better, yeah. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to continue into it and whatnot. So last time we left off, we were editing up to basically kind of the second bits of the downbeats, I think. Or maybe just into the downbeats and whatnot. Either way, we had only gotten like a little bit of a third, like a third to almost halfway done. Last night I actually worked a little bit more on this, so I did some work off stream. But I am going to show that work here in a minute that I did. And it's basically kind of the same stuff. It's just adding clips and figuring out good parts to go with and so on and so forth. So it's not too much different from what I was doing yesterday when we were in Premiere. So without further ado, we're going to continue with that. I believe I have computer audio off. That's on me. But yeah, we'll show you what I kind of did so far with it. I did also add some notes with the text option in the program here, and added some stuff to basically get a general idea of what I kind of want for the ending bit here. So I'm basically almost got it fully finished. I would say I've got it to where essentially I've got about 35 seconds left to go until this is finished. So I've got about a third left, I think. Less than a third. I think more close to like a fourth of the way to go. But yeah, I did get some more clips and whatnot in here. So, without further ado, I'm going to show you what we did yesterday and some of the stuff that I added to it, which isn't much. It's just more kind of responding clips and clips that I had previously used. They work. I mean, it is what it is. So, anyways, let's get into it and show you what I've completed as of thus far. And I'll even show you kind of my notes and whatnot with the whole entire song. So I will play the whole entire full thing. It's just that there's going to be 3 bits at the end that are personal notes for me, kind of getting an idea of what I kind of want for it. Of course, we can change these later and improve them if we wish to. But yeah, that's kind of the idea so far.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags drags me down. I need to focus everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end, so I'm full speed ahead.
Okay, so some of these bits are new. I'm gonna back this up just a little bit. Some of these bits I added to basically just kind of fill in some of the kind of dead spaces with some more stuff. I love the Silverado. I love using the Silverado in server for the community too. So I may even use that either tonight or tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be doing for shift, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. And I may stream that accordingly as well. But we'll see kind of how I'm feeling and whatnot and what's going on and so on and so forth. So that'll either be later tonight or tomorrow at around 6:30 or 7 Eastern. So yeah, we'll see how that kind of goes and we'll go from there. Anyways, continuing on, I'm gonna back this up a bit so that we can kind of continue with that.
Everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end, so I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
So these are my notes now that I did. We're gonna listen to the kind of the rest of the song, but these are just my notes for the last like 35 seconds of it. Kind of in-head notes of what will be kind of or what sort of clips I will need for the rest of the video and whatnot. So these are kind of my thought processes for different bits of the song and whatnot. So let's back that up just a small bit, about there.
Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's kind of my idea for that and whatnot. Hopefully that will work for us. I mean, it'll be pretty cool to do that sort of idea. How I'm going to execute that, I have no idea, but we'll do that in server, kind of get that ball rolling and whatnot, and go from there. I think what I'm going to do for any of the vehicle shots, I'm going to kind of do that skating around kind of thing with flowing motion. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that for the walking around bits, but any of the vehicle shots, I'm probably going to do that sort of style. So what I'm meaning is basically, as opposed to static, I'm going to be doing the kind of not fading, but panning into different shots and whatnot, which is basically the camera moving to different positions and stuff like that, and not like static kind of in your face shots every there with that. I'm probably going to do that with the cars, but not with the people, if that makes sense. So any car shots, I'm probably going to do with the panning effect, or I think in Rockstar Editor it's called the blending effect. It's basically a panning movement effect, but for any of the standard people shots, I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to do a little bit more static. I mean, there's going to be fades, of course, but probably it's going to be a little bit more static shots with those. So we'll see how that kind of goes and whatnot. But yeah, that's kind of the project so far. I'm basically almost done with it, and I'm really happy that we're almost done with it because, um, I mean, I like getting these videos out. They're really fun to create and whatnot. They don't take extremely long either. It's the time processing of just going in and doing small bits and pieces and whatnot. Usually, it takes me a couple of days or so to usually get these kind of projects done and finished. Um, so yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get this possibly done today or by the next one or next stream of this that we do. I have a feeling though we could probably get it done today, if we do a decent amount of work today and whatnot. So, without further ado, I'm gonna quit my ranting and we're gonna kind of get the ball rolling here. So, for what we're wanting to get, we're wanting to get these three final shots here. So we're gonna get another responding shot like these ones, to where the car is actually, or there's a car responding with emergency lights. Then this bit here, we're gonna probably get some footage of just the cruiser going around, kind of like the Taurus shot that we had, which I think was the Taurus and the Silverado, both of these. Shots, kind of like that, just the car going around, kind of thing. Something like that. That is probably what we're gonna do for the Code 1 bit. Code 1, for those that aren't LEO known, or law enforcement officer kind of knowledge background kind of thing, or don't know what that is. Code 1 is basically when an emergency service personnel does not use any lights or sirens and just drives normally, kind of thing, while responding. Code 2 is basically lights and only sirens for like traffic clearing and whatnot. And then Code 3 is lights and sirens full response, kind of thing. But yeah, that's kind of background knowledge on that. But yeah, we're going to get into server here on 5M shortly, and we're going to get in and get some of these clips. But I am going to have to put the BRB screen up because I am going to have to sign into some stuff and whatnot. So that way we're good to go on that. So give me 1 second and we'll be good to go with that and whatnot. I'll still be able to talk to you guys, but I just am not going to be showing that bit at the time. So without further ado, we're going to get into server. Okay, we're loading in and whatnot. Okay, we're loading in and so on. So I think I can just continue from here. There we go. Alright. Continue from here. So we're loading into server. I don't know if the snow is still on. I hope that it isn't, but I'm not sure if it is for that. So let's see here. It is nighttime, so that's going to be interesting. We're going to see what we can do with that. What do I want? Could probably use that one. Yeah, that one works, because that's the most up-to-date uniform and whatnot with cold weather. so we'll just use that. Nobody's on server, are they? I don't think anybody is. Nope, it's just me. Cool. So we've got that availability for us now. Because I don't want to disturb other people doing stuff and whatnot, so we're kind of go with that. So how I get these Rockstar Editor clips is I'll usually choose a car, get uniform on and whatnot, and kind of get the clips through Rockstar Editor and go from there. I will warn you guys now, Rockstar Editor has been a pain in the butt for me as of late. So I'm probably going to be in and out and in and out of Rockstar Editor quite a lot when trying to edit these clips and so on. So I will warn you now on that. And fog is a thing, I think. I think that's fog. I could be wrong. I don't know. What do I want to use for cruiser for this shot? Well, we need some stuff. We've got the Charger, we've got the 18 Charger, we've got the Taurus, we've got the Silverado, we've got the 20 and 16 FPIU. I mean, we could do a Tahoe, we could do a Vic, we could do a Caprice, we could do a Tahoe, we could do a Charger, we could do the F-150s, we could do the GMC, we could do the F-250, or we could do the Ram or the Bronco. I think what I'm going to do for this is for the Code 2 shot, I will probably, or not the Code 2, but the Code 3, Code 2 or Code 3 thing. I'll probably do the F-150 here, yeah. I mean, it doesn't look the best, but it is decent, so we'll do that. We'll do that, do that, do that. And we'll go here. And whatnot. And we'll see what we can get for a good shot of responding. I don't want to do something that we've already done. So I'm trying to think of an area that we haven't really been to or haven't done stuff with. Route 13 is another option. I think this is locked, of course. Ooh, nope. I'm gonna go round. And think of a decent area to do this. Let's see here. You know what? I'm also gonna put on some music and whatnot, so that way we can kind of get that ball rolling a bit. So give me a second here to do that real quick. Just in the meantime, I mean, you know, because we're not doing editing and audio editing, so I'm going to hold off on doing that. So give me 1 second to get some music going here. Volume mixer. We'll see. Stream playlist. Shuffle play. Loop.
Monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though you don't have to play the hero. 'Cause I got you.
Perfect. That'll work. Hopefully audio levels are good on that front. But yeah, we'll continue now. Here we go. here. I hate that Q is also the lights on the cruiser. We could do the 13 there. We could honestly do that. Or we could do the 15. I don't think I did the... No, I did the 15 with the 20 Explorer. That's right. Actually, let's do one of the highways in the city. Let's do... We could do Elysian Fields. We could do Del Perro. We could do Olympic. We could do La Porta. Let's do La Porta over the bridge over there. There. Max speed for that. There we go. That's a good idea. Yeah, got that idea. Perfect. Alright. We can do that real quick. Alright, let's do that. Let's do recording options. Let's first get that off. Let's do recording options. Start recording. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Turn that off. Turn that on. Go through here, through these people, and whatnot. Alright, kind of use caution and whatnot with speed. No snow on the ground, so I can go a little bit at quicker speeds. Yep. Of course, locals are going to be dumb. So we can edit those parts out and stuff. Okay, do that and stop about here. Stop. Perfect. That works. Okay. Real Bradley, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I apologize if I don't recognize names of people's in chats and whatnot. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so we got that clip. We're good on that. Let's think of something else here. So we've got that, and then we need... Nobody else is on server, so we're good on that, so I can go wherever the heck I feel like for the time being. And I'm not gonna hinder any RP. So we're good on that front. I could do over there in the county, I could do over there. Let's do a different car. Let's do an 18 Tahoe in a parking lot. We could do that. Vehicle repair, wash, keep clean. Alright, let's go to Davis here. Oh, I can flip around here. Cool. I mean, I don't really need to drive there, but I feel like I want to drive, because screw it, I guess. I mean, whatever. Nobody else is on server, so we're good. Uh, the bright side is there's no snow, so I don't really need to keep the lore friendly as much. I mean, I use utilities and trucks as is, because I prefer those because they have more equipment, but, you know, usually. Plus, I prefer those more. And no, I'm not going to drive legit. I'm getting clips, so I don't need to drive legit fully. I mean, I'm going to use caution, but, you know, I'm not going to drive fully legit when I'm trying to get clips. Oh boy. Nah, it's fine. I'm Atesha's head Twitch mod. I found your account when you raided her last night. Oh yeah, that's right. I did do that. I forgot about that. I forget who all I raid and whatnot occasionally. It's just like I'm too flippin' I just do too much with other streamers and whatnot and collaboration and all that, so it's like I forget who I raid or who I host or all that nonsense occasionally sometimes. So we'll just park you there for the time being, and I'm gonna get rid of these local cruisers because they're gonna drive me nuts. I'm not stealing them, don't worry about it. I'm just repurposing them. Plus, our cruisers are better. Anyways. That's locked. Good. I'm gonna unlock that right now for the time being. And we're gonna kind of go in here. Because I know what I could do for a recording clip, and it's probably going. This is probably going to be the end clip that we're recording. So I'm gonna stand here in Davis, start the recording. I'm gonna get a little bit of leeway. Excuse me. All right, we're gonna go now. Start walking. Start walking out, start walking through here, kind of walk out, head towards the cruiser, and whatnot. And get in the cruiser. Stop. Perfect. That works. Alright. Now I just need a driving around clip of just driving around just to drive around kind of thing. And not fully responding. So, I need that, and I also kind of need a walking on foot one. So, I could do... we'll see. We'll see what we do. I will, though, just to be nice to everybody and whatnot, because I don't think the server's going to reset any earlier, because it would have kept the snow if it didn't already reset. So we're going to let that close and then lock it. Perfect. That way I'm not getting yelled at. What's your favorite fleet car? Good question. It depends on what I'm feeling for stuff. I'm more of a utility and truck guy, so I prefer out of the two, or there's two that I usually will drive a decent amount, and whatnot. I mean, I like retro, but I also like the newer, so I guess it's technically three that I drive a lot if I had to choose between the utility and trucks. Um, I mean, I'll drive other cruisers if absolutely necessary and whatnot, or depending on the night, and what I'm feeling. But the common ones that I usually drive are going to be I believe it's let's see here. It is the 13 Tahoe here. I just like how retro it looks. I like retro Tahoes just in general. So this one looks really good. I mean, it likes to spin out a lot, so I'm not gonna drive it all the time for stuff, but it is pretty good and whatnot. Especially when we have snow and whatnot, it makes sense to be driving kind of something like this. So I mean, if you're not going too quick with it, you're kind of good and whatnot. Because if you take a corner too quick and whatnot, you can spin out. So that's one that I like. I also like the Silverado here that we have, the 19 Silverado that we have. Really like this one, and I've driven it a lot in the county. So that's the 19 Tahoe. I would say out of all the trucks that we have, I think I like this one the best. And then there's also occasional times to where if I just want a normal kind of utility and whatnot, besides the retro one, I also like the 20 Explorer. I mean, I like Explorers just in general, but I like the 20 Explorers. They've grown enough on me to which I like them better than the 16. I know that may be controversial to some people, I mean, but I like them. They look decently sleek and good. But I will be honest, I didn't like them at first. I had to really grow into them, and now the fact that I've been seeing them a lot in police fleets, especially around my city, because of the fact that they changed out all their normal, like, Crown Vics and Tauruses to Explorers. I've seen a lot of 16 and 20 Explorers, and I've seen more 20 Explorers out there for my city, specifically, and I love the way that they look, and these ones look really good, too, in server. So, I do like the 20 Explorer. The sad part is, though, I can't run any of these Slick Top or Ghost because of the fact that I'm only a deputy. So, yeah. But yeah, that's really the three cars that I main, for stuff. But yeah, let's see here. Let's grab, I think what I'm going to do for the next clip is grab the 13 Tahoe. And we're going to go up into the county. Or we could do the hills around here, maybe. I hate the queues like that, with the key binds. Let's see here. We could do around Zancudo and all that. Or we could do... Let's go over there. Kind of do the hills there. That might be a good idea. Yep. Alright. Utility truck would say the GMC. The GMC is pretty cool. I'm not a huge GMC fan, though. I mean, I like the 21 Sierras. But the 17 Sierra that we have in here doesn't look the best. I mean, I'll be honest. If I were to choose that or the 19 Silverado, I'd probably go with the 19 Silverado. Because, don't get me wrong, it looks nice, but it's not the best for this Sierra. I mean, it's okay. It's just, for me, it's big and bulky, and very box-like and not, like, sleek and elegant. I mean, trucks are meant to be big and boxy, but this just feels like it's too wide to me, personally. But they did fix that in the 21 Sierras and whatnot, so I do like the 21 Sierras. Actually, in the old community, I think I had one for fire. When I was in that. I don't remember fully on that. Anyways, go back to the 13 Tahoe here. We're gonna just be driving normally, so we're gonna take vehicle options, we're gonna repair, wash, keep vehicle clean, because dirt textures are a pain, and we're just gonna kind of go from there. Right, we good? It is recording, good. So we'll go up here, through the hills. So I'm gonna drive somewhat legit for this. Or, well, as legit as we can get, because it's for the clips and whatnot, so we're gonna drive kind of through the hills. But yeah, kind of do that. This may be a little bit longer than an hour for this stream, I'll be honest. I usually do these creative ones that are just chatting ones to be about an hour. Yeah, the 13 Tahoe is really good, and it looks really elegant and whatnot. I like it a lot. But it also just depends on what I'm feeling for the night, too. Plus, too, I try and keep out of the same cruisers as everybody else when they're doing shifts, and people like the 13 Tahoe as well. So I try and keep out of the same cruisers during shifts. And go with different years, or make some models and whatnot. Just so that way we have more cruisers out on the roadway kind of showing up and whatnot. So, yeah. I think that's good. Okay, we're good on the recording bit for that. On foot patrol. Probably the best place to do that would be the pier. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go over there. And I'm going to grab a different cruiser. I think I'm going to grab a 14 Charger for that. Because that would make sense because it's by the highway. Oops, sticky keys. Forgot I was already on max speed, so sticky keys were a thing. I think we'll just go here, right next to Turtle's Bar, and go from there. Let's see here. Alright. I'm gonna leave that there for a bit. I need to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to throw the back BRB screen. They're my favorite year of the Chargers. Yeah, the 14 Charger is really cool looking and whatnot. I do pretty like that one as well. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Okay, apologies for that. I really had to go. So we're good now. Anyways, continuing on with stuff. Let me get off the BRB screen here. Back in server. Okay. I think what we're gonna do for this one is change the uniform too. To be Class B white. There we go. I mean, it is winter-ish, but then again, the clips can be any sort of time frame. That's the thing. With that. Sorry. Stuff was being weird for a second. So yeah. I think we're gonna do that. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get in here. We're gonna start the recording. We're gonna get out. Okay, recording is going, and we're gonna go now. Okay, so this is just recording bits. So we're good on that. Okay, we're good. Alright, we can work with that. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. So let me go delete my car real quick. Run, Forrest, run. Okay, we're gonna delete that real quick. Nope, we're not gonna exit the desktop. We're just gonna disconnect from the server. And we're going to go to the replay editor, Rockstar editor. If it'll go to it. I think it's being dumb again, so let me open Task Manager. Again, let's delete. Okay. Five more minutes, finest. Alright, replay editor, let's go. Watching a dev come in server and just start spectating you, like, what the fuck is he doing? I have had that happen once, I'm not gonna lie. For other clips that I used at the beginning and whatnot, I had that happen. So that wouldn't surprise me on that front. If that happened again. But we're good. I'm out of there now, so we're good. Create a new project, add clip. I'm gonna have to do each separate clip. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna edit this clip. Yeah, Rockstar Editor has been a little bit pain as of late. I don't know why it's being a pain. But it is what it is, I guess. Oh? Okay. We may not be able to use that clip. We'll see. Yeah, true. Mem move. Ooh, I hope that's not a memory issue. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be severely disappointed. This one is... I'll save that. Just to be on the safe side. saved it there, and as long as it's saved, I can review it later. Whatever. Task manager. Okay, now you wanna cooperate and just close like that. Alright, whatever. Just minimize that, so just in case it happens again. Which I have a feeling is going to happen. And whatnot. We'll not worry about that clip, we'll worry about another clip. But yeah. Stuff happens. I mean, Rockstar Editor is Rockstar Editor. As already stated in the chat. So yeah, we're gonna work with that to the best of our ability and whatnot. And see how that goes. I am going to probably have to enter, exit a decent amount with stuff. So we're going to go to, not that clip. That clip. There we go. Oh boy. But yeah, I haven't asked this, but how is everybody doing? I hope everybody is doing well. That's not a good sign. Oh boy. Am I gonna be able to use any of these clips? We'll see. Yeah, I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to use that one either. Yeah, that one's gonna do that processing and whatnot. So, we're not gonna really worry too much about that, as of right now. Let's see here. Let's see if we can use maybe the one, at, maybe the one at the pier, maybe? We'll see. Usually when it has that downloading asset thing, it's not usually a good thing. Because that will mean trouble for Rockstar Editor. Which means that it's trying to load a custom MLO and whatnot at the same time. Or, well, I mean, it's trying to load a custom asset of some sort that's conflicting a little bit with it. So, we'll see. Yeah, I feel you on that. My, if you haven't watched other streams, I mean, well, you are a first-time viewer, so, I've explained in some other streams, but my dad's currently in the hospital, so, that's fun, and then, yeah, my family had COVID 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, so that was all fun. We're all good now. I mean, my dad's still in the hospital and dealing with that, and, but he is in the right directions and whatnot, and we'll hopefully have him out before Christmas. Hopefully. But yeah, stuff has just been crazy this year, definitely for a lot of people, so I feel ya on that. Yeah, it's a lot of unknown, but he is doing better. I will say that. He has been doing a decent amount better. They had to do some more surgery yesterday, and was a little bit of a setback, but it was not too much that it wasn't something that can be easily, we can get through it and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Just, it's been a crazy year for a lot of people already, and I do not blame anybody for having crap go on this year, because I'm having that this year as well, so, fun. Okay. Huh, well, Rockstar Editor's just not gonna work for us. Huh. Okay. That's... okay. But this is a different one now. Wait on critical section. Class 5, I'm gonna stop working the crash report. Okay. That's a different crash report, so I'm going to save that one as well. So that way we have that, and so on. Whatnot. So that we're good on that. Do that, close that. We can at least work with some of the stuff that we currently have in Premiere and go from there. So I am going to stop that for the time being because of the fact that we're going to be working with some audio and whatnot. But we can work on some of the stuff now and possibly find some other clips that we've already taken in here and work with those. Do I already have? Ooh. Maybe I can work with something in here already. It's a 20 Explorer, that's a 18 Tahoe. That might be good for the chill vibes part. Let's see here. Ah, nope. I want this one. What do we got? Oh yeah, I could definitely work with some of that. I could definitely work with that clip. Yeah, I could definitely work with that clip. Indeed. Rockstar Editor exists. Also, Rockstar crashes games because it wants to. Yep! Yep, that's about right, Caleb. You're not wrong on that. So yeah, let's see what we got. I forget exactly what all we have so far. I mean, I know the beginning parts, I just don't remember what all we have in terms of the vehicles and whatnot. So let's go back to the beginning and kind of see what we got so far. And then we can add that clip into the chill bit. Let's see here.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
Okay, that's what we had so far. Okay, cool.
Full speed now.
Yeah, we could definitely use that bit there. Drag video only to there. Where does it start going into that? It starts going there. So we'll go perfectly there.
Full speed now.
I can speed this up just a little bit. So I will go about 110 on the speed for that. There we go. Let's see here.
Full speed
can cut in the middle there for the walking shot. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's these were a lot of work and whatnot. Some of these clips were taken a decent bit ago, and then some of the clips are just from way old. I mean, the beginning clips here and whatnot were from the old community that I was a part of. So, I mean, I'm tying. What I'm doing with this is I have a character that is now my LEO character for MGRP. And that character was from another community that I had been a part of and whatnot. And that character had been kind of through some stuff. He used to be a part of a mafia in Scotland, and then came to San Andreas and whatnot. Basically, trying to leave that sort of stuff behind and push past and whatnot. And he was the fire chief of the old community. And then storyline progresses and whatnot throughout that. To which then transitioning from basically that community to this community now with MGRP. What I'm kind of, I still have yet to figure out the specific semantics of what I'm doing for that kind of in between time, because that was about a month or two for IRL time that I took just kind of a break from 5M because the way I left the old community was not on the best of terms, so, you know, it was what it was. I mean, well, it was, I left on good terms, but what happened was not the best of terms that could have been possible. So, you know, stuff like that happens. But yeah, I'm gonna see what we can do for this cut bit. Perfect. Cut there. Back. What the dog do? Anyways, sorry, my dog's being weird in the other room. So yeah. I think we can just do that for that bit there. Let's see here. How would that work? Let's see here.
Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now.
Nailed it on the head with that. All right, we're good. Okay. There are certain moments when I'm editing and stuff like that. If I find the perfect cut line to do that, I know what I'm gonna be doing with that. But when that happens, it's like if the clip fits it, I'm good with it. I'm gonna save that now. Let's see here. Save. Save that project. But yeah, I think that'll be good and whatnot. Yeah. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on with Rockstar for those other clips. I'll have to figure that out, and I'll probably do that off stream, and then by the next stream, I'll have those clips kind of figured out and whatnot, and we'll edit those accordingly for the next stream that we do with this project. But yeah, we'll figure out what's going on with that, and if worst comes to worst, I'll record new clips too, and then we can edit those later. Everything is wrong with Rockstar. Fair point. Fair point. But we'll see what's going on and whatnot. Because that's what I've been doing for most of the clips that I've been doing. I mean, I could use other clips, honestly, if I needed to. but I don't want to use the same clips every single time, you know, because that gets boring after a while seeing the same clips in different videos. Um, so, yeah. Anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go back to the beginning of this, and we're going to see how this all kind of blends together, even with the clip kind of spread out from the rest. And I can get ideas too. And you guys can share your feedback and share some ideas that you may have too. So yeah, that way we can go from there. I'm basically kind of gonna do that bit, and then we're gonna kind of wrap it up and whatnot. So that way, because I have been streaming for over an hour, and I plan on doing these streams to be about an hour to an hour and a half tops. So, you know, that way it's not too much, because half the time it's just me rambling on about a certain clip that I got, or something like that. Which can be entertaining, but also kind of boring after a while, too. But anyways, let's kind of see how this all fits together as of right now.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, far from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now.
Yeah, I'll flip
Full speed,
forward.
got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. I think that'll be good. Yeah, I'm liking how that is turning out so far. I think that'll look good and whatnot. uh, well, I appreciate that comment and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, if you're not into editing and whatnot, or picking out every kind of little bit in detail and whatnot, then yeah, this would probably not be the most patient of tasks to be doing. I mean, I have patience with it because of the fact that I know the limitations of some of the stuff. Um, but yeah, at the same time, it's a little tedious too, to do. But because of the fact that I've been creating for a decent amount of time, and just doing this stuff, I mean, I've done this stuff for um, plenty of time from old communities that I was a part of, and even communities that I'm now a part of, or even communities that have reached out to me to help for like creating advert kind of like videos. I mean, I did that once, and that was fun. Hey, I mean, you could probably, I mean, with practice, with a decent amount of practice, you could probably do this as well. I'm not saying that everything would be like as I'm doing it, because everybody has their own creative style. That's what I love about creating just in general, is everybody's got their own unique style to creating, and they all have their own kind of collaborative ideas. And that's why a lot of this stuff with roleplay has always fascinated me, is because it's all like roleplay creative ideas that were that's coming together and being executed among a decent amount of wide variety of people now that are collaborating with each other and creating these different scenarios that are playing out with different emergency services or different civs and whatnot. Because for stuff for RP um, for Midnight Galaxy, especially. I mean, a lot of communities do this, but for Midnight Galaxy, um, even they do this to where it's in, or at least how it's conveyed to me, is that it is a lot of different people collaborating together in a realistic, like, professional environment. Of course, you want to be professional and realistic as possible, with the fact that it is GTA 5, and it is 5M. But it's all these creative ideas that are being made for different scenarios, for different scenes, for characters, and different storylines being told. I love storytelling. That is one thing that I absolutely love, is storytelling. And in roleplay, you get to do that a lot, especially with the communities that I've been a part of. Um, as of late, they take into consideration storytelling, and I love that. So that's kind of when stuff kind of gets rolling, and I'm excited about that, is because storytelling can be everywhere and anywhere um, for stuff, and it's you're basically help progressing people's stories in a collaborative effort. Um, you may not even realize that you're doing it some of the time, um, but you are. You're helping collaborate in storytelling for other people, um, be it something as small as minuscule as responding to a call as an LEO or fire or anything like that, or being more involved. Uh, can't join number because of the age limit. Yeah, I mean, yeah, age requirement in there is a little up there. I think it's like 16. I'm not sure what the age requirement is fully. I think it's like 16 for Midnight Galaxy. It's either 16 or 18. There's been a lot of communities that have been a part of that. Age requirements are all over the place, so it's hard to keep track. But I think it's 16. I'm in a different server that I've been with for a long time. I record with Rockstar like clips, and I take pictures. I just don't like fully do what you do. Yeah, I mean, it's a passion for being a creative, and you don't always have to record or stream or get Rockstar editor clips or anything like that, or even take pictures, for example. You can just enjoy being and doing stuff like that just to be there, which I do half the time. I do enjoy creating content as well, but yeah, I mean, that's been that kind of aspect of stuff, and whatnot. But yeah, so I'm rambling on now. I need to stop rambling on, because if I get too rambly, you're just gonna be thinking, "What the heck is wrong with this idiot?" That, or you're gonna be like, "Ah, I'm getting sick and tired of him rambling." But yeah. Uh, so yeah, that's a story of that and whatnot. I just love the amount of things that can collaborate together. Huh, okay, I forgot about that song. Uh, but yeah, I just love all the stuff that you're able to do with roleplay and whatnot. So, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling on that topic and get this stream kind of wrapped up. So we have gotten a lot done, and I'm excited for that, because we've only got basically less than, let's see. Nope, that's not what I want. 35 minus 11. I want to say that's 24, yep. See, I don't even need a calculator for that, because I'm just that good. No. Math is not my strongest. I mean, I'm good with math, but I'm not the best with math. So there's times where I second guess myself on that. But yeah. So we've got basically 24 seconds left of editing for this. And whatnot. But yeah, I'll check out, see what's going on with Rockstar to the best of my ability and go from there. Permitting that it wants to cooperate with me. But yeah, that's kind of it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to throw up my end screen now. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. I hope you did appreciate it. If you have not already done so, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch, as it is greatly appreciated, and you can keep up to date with any content that I release here on Twitch. You can also check out my socials on my About tab on here, on Twitch here. And you can see my social links for YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter, and all the other stuff about me there, to the best of its abilities there. To remember what I posted there. I forget exactly what I put all there, but it's all there, to my knowledge. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and I've greatly appreciated you all tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next one. As always, keep on building. Bye-bye.
Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? Cause when you're with me, baby, don't you see I'm shining? Cause when you're with me, baby